I know you're tired. I know that sometimes life feels like a constant battle, a weight you carry alone without anyone realizing how much it hurts. And maybe you're here now because you feel that something needs to change. Because that feeling of emptiness, loneliness, or constant frustration is becoming too much to bear. The truth is, many of us face these struggles in silence. We pretend everything is fine. We keep a smile on our faces, but inside there's a storm. You've felt that, haven't you? That tightness in your chest that comes out of nowhere, that nagging question in your mind, why do I feel this way? Why does nothing ever seem to be enough? I understand you. And I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with feeling this way. The world we live in today moves so fast, demanding so much from us that at some point we forget to look within. We drift away from our essence, from what truly matters. And suddenly, we find ourselves lost, searching for answers in places where we'll never find them. But spirituality can change that. Spirituality as a path to healing. When I talk about spirituality, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not saying you need to follow rigid rules or fit into a mold. Spirituality is so much more than that. It's a journey of self-discovery, a deep connection with something greater than ourselves that can bring us the peace and clarity we seek. And most importantly, spirituality can help heal the wounds you carry in your heart, the ones you try to ignore, but that are still there, silently shaping the way you live, love, and relate to the world. Maybe you feel like no one truly understands you, that no matter how hard you try to explain, no one can see the depth of your pain, and that can be overwhelming. But spirituality teaches us that even in our darkest moments, we are never truly alone. There is something greater, an energy, a force that is always present, waiting for us to connect with it. The weight of loneliness and how to overcome it. Loneliness is one of the hardest burdens to bear. It creeps into our days and nights, slowly consuming us. You can be surrounded by people and still feel deeply alone. That's because loneliness isn't just about a lack of company, but rather the absence of true connection with yourself and with something greater. Spirituality offers a way back to yourself, to what truly matters, to the essence that you may have forgotten over time. When we reconnect with that part of ourselves, we begin to realize that we were never truly alone. But I know this doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, one step at a time. And I want you to know that it's okay to start slowly. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and for a few moments, allow yourself to feel. No rush, no judgment, just feel. Dealing with frustration and the feeling of being stuck. Another feeling that might be weighing you down is frustration. The sense that, no matter how hard you try, things never seem to move forward. It feels like everyone around you is progressing, achieving, living, and you're stuck in the same place, unsure of where to go. I know how suffocating that feeling can be. And what hurts even more is the constant comparison. On social media, at work, even among friends and family, you feel like you're always one step behind, never quite measuring up. But let me tell you something. Everyone's journey is unique. And spirituality can help you accept that. It can help you understand that your timeline is different from others. That you are exactly where you need to be right now, learning the lessons you need to learn. Frustration often arises because we are disconnected from our true purpose. We live on autopilot without stopping to ask ourselves what we truly want, what makes us happy. Spirituality invites us to ask those questions, to dive deep and find the answers within ourselves. Finding peace in the midst of chaos. The world outside is chaotic. There are so many demands, expectations, and things happening all at once. It's easy to feel lost, overwhelmed, exhausted. But peace can be found even in the middle of all this chaos. Spirituality teaches us that true peace doesn't come from external circumstances, but from what we cultivate within ourselves. When we learn to trust, to surrender, to connect with something greater, we find a serenity that nothing and no one can take away from us. This doesn't mean that problems will disappear or that life will always be easy. But it does mean that you will have the tools to face everything with more ease, with more understanding. Faith, whether in God, the universe, or life, can be a powerful support during the hardest times. And little by little, you'll start to realize that you have all the strength you need inside you. That you don't need to have all the answers right away. that it's possible to live one day at a time, trusting the process. Simple spiritual practices that can help. If you're feeling lost and don't know where to start, here are a few simple spiritual practices that can help you take the first steps. 1. Meditation. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a difference. Sit in silence, take deep breaths, and observe your thoughts without judging them. This can bring more clarity and calm to your mind. 2. Gratitude. Each day, try writing down 3 things you're grateful for. This helps shift your focus from what's lacking to what's already present in your life. 3. Connecting with nature. Spending time outdoors, feeling the wind, listening to the sounds around you can bring a deep sense of connection and peace. 4. Self-reflection. Ask yourself what truly matters to you. What makes your heart feel alive? What changes would you like to make in your life? 5. Spirituality in daily life. Small rituals like lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or simply taking a deep breath and expressing gratitude for the present moment can make a huge difference. It doesn't have to be complicated or grand. Spirituality is found in the little things, in the small moments when you choose to connect with yourself. You don't have to do this alone. I know that starting this journey can feel intimidating. The idea of looking inward, of facing what's hidden, can be overwhelming. But you don't have to do it alone. Seek support. Talk to people who are also on this path. Read, learn, explore, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Spiritual growth is not a straight line, but a path full of ups and downs, and that's okay. You've already taken the first step just by being here, reading these words. It shows that there's something inside you that wants to change, that wants to find a new path. Trust that desire, it's real. Conclusion. A new beginning is within your reach. If you've made it this far, I want you to know that there is hope. There is a way beyond pain, loneliness, and frustration, and it starts within you. Spirituality isn't a magic solution that makes everything disappear overnight, but it is a powerful guide that can help you find meaning, purpose, and most importantly, peace. And remember, you are not alone. There is always light waiting for you, even in the darkest moments. All you have to do is take the first step.